Welcome. I'm going to talk to you guys about church digital marketing. And specifically, we're going to talk about social media marketing and how we can use social media to create engaging content for the people that we're trying to reach to in our community. So, guys, I've done a couple lives before and I went over a few things. I went over visibility. I went over my system here to help churches market their and spread the gospel. We got to do three pillars. We got to be one, we got to get our visibility up. I showed you guys how to do that in a previous live stream broadcast. I showed you how to do that. So you can link on that to get to that previous broadcast. And then I also, last week, I talked a little bit more about engaging, how to engage your audience. And I specifically went through how to find the right type of content or the right type of keywords that your community is searching for that will help you get in front of them, right? So if someone has a question, you want to be in front of them to answer that question. What questions are our communities asking about their life, and how can we use those questions and create content for them in order to reach out to them, right? To start the engagement. All right. So I talked about how to do that, right? I showed you how to use some SEO tools and how to do that. If you want to go watch that video content, I showed you how to find the questions that people are searching for online that you can use to help create a sermon, a Bible study around to help them answer their question or just create some content. So now, the other thing we talked about in our system is conversion. Now, I'm not going to go on that today, but what we do in conversion, once again, is we're going to take people that start engaging with our posts and start converting them over to have them come visit our church or have them come on a member of our church. Ultimately, though, what we want them to do is ultimately choose the life of them to be saved. So we go to conversion, a totally different topic, but I just want to give you the three pillars again, but I want to deep dive some more into engagement. So what I want to do, just to recap some more, right? We went over prepare last time, and once again, our link is there, but I went over content. I went over how to find your message. Well, what messages you talk about? That's doing the local SEO keyword research. So you can find the keywords, the questions that people are asking for in your community, and you can talk around that. So I talked about that, but today I want to talk about, when we move over to the next section, which is publish, we're going to use live streaming to create content, live stream our sermons, live stream our Bible studies, right? Around those topics, whatever the Lord gave you to talk about, or if you went on and did some research, whatever that is, and how you can live stream to all these different channels, right? I'm not going into detail on that one, but I will do that in another episode. If you want me to go in detail on that one next, just let me know. Put a comment down below and say, hey, Claude, I'd love for you to show me how to do live stream, because actually tomorrow, I'll be going through how to live stream. So we're not going to talk about it here today, but what I want to talk about today is when we go post-production, and specifically when we talk about social. So we're going to take our live stream, we're going to edit it, cut it up, maybe create smaller sound bites and distribute that on our social content. But I want to talk specifically about just straight social posts on Facebook and Instagram. And how do we do that? What's the best type of post to create engagement, right? We could just slap up our video or slap up a sermon, but is that really going to get people engaged? It might, it probably will, right? But I'm thinking of it for a fact, if you're starting from scratch, let's say you don't even have a Facebook page for your church. Let's say you're starting from scratch. What type of post do you want to start creating right now to get, and I'm saying you maybe don't even have the equipment to start doing live stream yet, right? You're not even there yet. So what type of post can you start doing right now? Simply, if you create a Facebook account for your church, an Instagram account for your church, what type of post can you make here today, right? And so what I want to say is the type of post that we want to make is what we would call like connection posts. Whatever, guys, before I deep dive in that, what I want to do is say, here, I want to make this very clear. The mission of Facebook, right? So in order for us to make posts, we got to understand the platforms and what their goal is and what their mission is before we make these posts. That's going to help us make the right type of post. So if we go to Facebook's page, or Meta, it's called Meta. If we go to their page and we say, what is your mission, Facebook? What is your mission, Meta? And it says right here, clear as day, giving people the power to build community and bring the world closer together, right? Facebook is looking for people to engage in the content that is posted to bring them closer together. So how do we do this? And we also got to think about another thing that Facebook's not going to tell you here, but how is Facebook making money? Because surely they're not making money on the average user. How do they make money so they can stay in business, provide this service for us to be able to communicate and bring people together? So they rely on advertisers as how they make money and how they're able to improve and make the platform better. That's any social media content out there, even if it's free for a sign up for an account. The money for them, they get paid through advertising. And what is their main goal for them? Their main goal is to have people stay on Facebook. And how do you get users to stay on Facebook? You have to give them engaging content so they stay on Facebook, interact in the posts that are being posted. Why? Because the longer people stay in Facebook, the more ads they can show them, and to, in other words, make money, right? So if you have a natural organic post on Facebook and you're not paying for advertising, They're going to like your post if people are engaging with it, because that's keeping people inside of Facebook, right? And if people are staying inside of Facebook, then that means they can show more ads to them. And they can show more ads to them, then guess what? They make money to continue the cycle. But if everyone's going off of Facebook to build a community, they're not going to be able to achieve their mission, right? So I did not hear this from Facebook, though, you guys know, but this is just just realizing, just doing research and understanding how they're trying to work, how they're trying to make a profit, also how to be able to bring their mission together. It makes sense. So what do we do to get engagement type posts? Right? It's pretty simple. One of the things that we want to do is that we actually want to create content that is engaging to people. You can write posts that are encouraging, right? Write a post that's very encouraging, very simple thing to do. You can motivate people in your posts. And then how do you get them engaged? It's very simple. So be conversational. Literally, be conversational in your post. Don't be anything phonetic, right? You can say, hey, who's here having a bad day? Here's a scripture that's going to help you have a better day. Let me know if this helps you out below, right? Very simple, engaging type post, right? So that's really all we got to do. Just have an open conversation and help open conversation with people. Now, do I use a video? Do I use a picture? What images do I use? Guys, just use whatever makes sense for your posts, right? So now the other thing is, how often should I post, right? Do I do once a day, twice a day, 5 times a day, every day of the week, right? Now, it depends on how fast you want to grow your engagement. The more you post, the better. Recommendation is 3 times a day you can post. Now, I want you to mix up the type of post. Don't all be motivational, don't all be inspirational quotes. So a couple of things, you can have some engaging content, right? You can have some content out there. You maybe just share someone else's article. Maybe you found a good article or maybe a good post. You can collaborate with others and share their content. That's another thing you can do. And then another thing you can do is also you can share your sermons. You can edit it and share that with some nice engaging posts, right? And then another thing you can do is just straight call to action post, which I like to say, a straight altar call post, right? Altar thing, you might just say, hey guys, if you're looking to be saved, to be baptized, reach out to us. If you're looking to understand more about baptism and what it means for you, reach out to us. That's the type of post you can make. Hey guys, if you have a prayer request, reach out to us. So what we will say is, hey guys, if you're looking to overcome fear, reach out to us and we'll send you a sermon on overcoming fear. Stuff like that. Very engaging, very simple, right? Hey guys, if you want to become smarter with your finances, here's 3 steps that the Bible has told you to do. Step 1, do this. Step 2, do this. Step 3, do this. Very simple, engaging type post. If you like this post, want more information, just let me know, right? If you want a full video series on this, just let me know. Hey guys, we put together a course on such and such a topic, right? To help you overcome this. If you want to know more about us, let me know. But very simple, conversational type of post, right? Hey guys, this is what's going on in the world, right? And here's what the Bible tells us about this, right? And if you want more information about how to overcome this fear or how to avoid this, let us know below. Those are type engagement type posts, right? Very simple, straight to the point. So these type of posts are very simple, easy to do, right? So if you enjoyed this, you guys want more information about this, you want more detailed information, guys, I'm probably go more and deep dive into this again next week. So stay tuned, subscribe to this channel. If you like this information, subscribe to this channel so you get notified of the next time I go live. And we'll go live again tomorrow and we're going to talk about live streaming. And then after that, the following week, we're going to go live again. I'm going to deep dive more into creating social content. And I'll show you some case studies on that. All right, that's all for now. Thank you so much, guys. God bless you. Have a blessed day. See you later.